Hello, Otaku Mev here, and it's that time of the year where you watch anything and everything scary. Whether that be a movie featuring demons like Hellraiser or a whodunit like Scream. But for this video, we're celebrating a little different, because instead of horror movies, we're counting down 5 animes you should watch during the spooky season of October. A quick disclaimer, as this list will only contain things in the genre and subgenres of horror, whether it's supernatural, psychological, or anything else horror related. Now without further delay, let's begin with number 5, Housing Complex C. Okay, so in this Adult Swim original anime, you follow the residents of, you guessed it, a housing complex. And while everything starts out normal enough, it soon takes a turn for the worst. As animal corpses start to pile up, people vanish without a trace, and an oozing green moss starts to spread. With its residents now on edge and their fates up in the air, only time will tell if Kimi and Yuri will make it out of this madness alive. Number 4, Danganronpa, the animation. After Makoto Naegi gets accepted into Hope's Peak High, which is a school for the talented, he and the rest of the students of Class 78 are then met by their principal, Monokuma, who is a despair-driven, talking bear. Now, shortly after introductions, this unbearable principal then gives its students 2 choices. Either live out the rest of their days peacefully within the halls of the school, or try and graduate by getting away with murder. Because in this series of Kill or Be Killed, it's all about finding out who done it. Number 3, Junji Ito Collection. From the pages of Japan's own master of horror, Junji Ito, comes an anthology series full of one-off stories that'll surely catch your attention. Now, these stories in question range from anything and everything on the spooky spectrum, whether it be about a weird occult kid who puts curses on his fellow classmates, a story about puppeteers, or a girl turned slug. With that said though, one thing is for certain, and that is that whatever story you decide to watch, it'll leave you either creeped out or utterly disgusted. Yep, that's gross. Number 2, Another. Starting over in a new school isn't always easy, and for new transfer student Koichi Sakakibara's school life just got harder, as shortly after starting his new school, the number of students in his class suddenly start dwindling down one by one. Now in this series, you'll follow both Koichi and the mysterious eye patch wearing girl named Mei as they investigate the deaths of not only their classmates but also their loved ones, which can happen in a multitude of ways, whether that be by a runaway elevator or getting pierced by an umbrella. Of course, with that said, if these two really do plan on trying to put an end to all the death, they themselves will have to try and avoid meeting a bloody, gruesome end. Number 1, Highrise Invasion. This is Yuri, a normal teenage girl who one day gets isekai'd into a strange new world where she'll meet people in masks, people not in masks, and have to traverse through a seemingly endless amount of tall buildings that are all connected by bridges. Soon though, Yuri finds out that her brother is also trapped in this world, and to achieve her goal of being reunited with him, she has to fight to survive. Survive being hunted by a masked sniper, other people in masks, people not in masks because you can't trust anybody, and of course, avoid falling off the edge of the buildings. With the suspense, bloodshed, and Yuri's desperation to find her brother, this is one series full of high tension. But anyways, that's all for this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe and ring the bell to stay up to date with new videos. I'm Otaku Mav, and I'll see you next time.